Okay, now we will see essential UI components and styling in React Native. So React Native give us some basic built-in UI components that are similar to HTML tag like div or button component. But here the component made especially for mobile apps. Okay, this component help us create a smooth and responsive design that that look and feel like a real native app. Okay, so first we will see about view component. So the view component is the fundamental building block of the layout in React Native. It is similar to div tag in HTML. Actually, it's primarily used for structuring the UI, grouping multiple elements, and applying a style to a section of the screen. Next, we will see a text component. So the text component is used for displaying text content. It is similar to paragraph and heading tag in HTML. Okay, so unlike web development where text can be directly placed inside div, in React Native we can't place text directly inside view. We need to wrap it inside a text component. Next, we will see image component. So the image component is used to display image in the application. It's just like img tag in HTML, and it supports both local and remote image source. Next, we will see about a scroll view component. So a scroll view component allow the content inside it to be scrollable, making it useful for long text, a list that don't fit in a single screen. But one drawback of this scroll view is it load its child at once, so which affect the performance. So that's why it's recommended to use flat list, which will we see next. So the next component is flat list. So the flat list component is optimized for rendering long list. So by rendering only visible item instead of loading everything at once. So it render only the item which can fit in a single screen. Okay, if we scroll down, then it will render some more item, but it not load everything at the once. So that's why it's fast as compared to a scroll view. Okay, next we will see text input. So the text input component allow user to enter text. It's similar to input tag in HTML. Okay, it support various properties like placeholder, secure text entry, on change text, etc. Next, we will see button. So actually the button component is a simple pressable element that trigger action when clicked. Okay, so it take properties like title, on press, and so on. Okay, now we will create our first program in React Native. So first we need to make a folder inside the source component. Let's name it component, and then inside this component we need to create a file. So let's name it hello.txt. So yeah, because we need to show a simple message. Okay, so it's a hello program. So now rnfs. So this will create a starting template for any component in React Native. So now I'm going to change this text message to hello React Native. Okay, now as you can see, this component has already exported. So now we need to import this component inside this app.tsx. Okay, so yeah, it's detected. Now we need to return this component so that this component would show on our GUI. So save it. Yeah, and now you can see yeah, here it's showing hello React Native. So it's working fine. Okay, so now we will create a button. Okay, inside this message we want to create a button. So for that we need to use this button tag. So button, and here we need to specify the title which we want on the button. So let's give the name as press me, and when user will click this button, so for that I will need to use this on press. So what you want to do, so when user will click this button, I want to show any alert message. Okay, so alert, and the message we want to show is button pressed. So yeah, here you can see press me. If we click this press me, yeah, this pop-up page came, and here this message button pressed is showing here. So yeah, it's working fine. Now we will display any image on that GUI. So first let's create a file, image demo.tsx, and remember if you give the name of this file, then that should always start with this caps letter. Here you can see H is caps, I is also in caps. Okay, yeah, and now for to show the image we need to use this image tag. Okay, and we need to specify the source. So source, and here we need to always define it in JSON object. Okay, so URI, and yeah, you can see in this link, this is the image. So I want to show this image, so we need to specify the link of that image here, and you can see it is in JSON object. Okay, and this is the source. And now if we want to apply any style, so we need to add a style as well. So I want to give the height as 100, and width also as 100. Okay, so it would show a squaric image of this teeny logo, and as we seen, the logo is of React Native. Okay, and also we can add a style to this container, like where this image has wrapped, and we have given the flags as 1. So the flags 1 will take the whole screen. Okay, so yeah, now as we need to import that component here, this image demo, and then we need to return this component. Okay, so I'm returning this component. Now you can see this squaric image it's showing here. Okay, and here the text message also, you can see this image demo. Okay, if you haven't understand anything, then afterward you can understand, like if we explain something in deep, then you can understand everything. Okay, so don't worry if you don't get any points. Okay, so now if you want to set everything picture along with that text in at the center, then for that you will have to justify content and align item. Okay, so justify content center and align item center. So yeah, this will set this image and this text at the center. Okay, actually justify content is used for centering the content in column, and align item is used for centering the content at row. Centering not, but aligning the content in row direction. So here we have specified as center, so it will align at center. Okay, now we'll see styling in React Native. So in React Native, we don't use CSS files like we do in web. Instead, we define styles using JavaScript objects, and this style use camel case properties. Okay, here we don't use unit like pixel. We just write number. Like if you we have to define font size, then what we will do, we will just do font size, and then we will specify the font size number, that is 20 or 30, whatever we want. Okay, so it's simple but slight different from standard CSS. Okay, so there are some way to insert a style in any element. So one way is inline styles. Okay, so in this what we do, we write a style directly inside the component using double curly braces. Okay, like here you are seeing this text component. Inside this I am using this style, and then this equal sign, and then a curly braces, and inside this curly braces I am specifying this JavaScript object. Okay, and then inside this I am specifying this font size to 20. Okay, so this is quick and useful when you want to test, yeah, add a small changes, but it's not reusable. Okay, so if your component has too many of them, then code become very hard to read and maintain. So that's why it's not recommended. So next way is by using a style set API. Okay, and it's a recommended way. It's a better and more scalable approach actually. So now we will see combined style. Like sometime you might want to apply multiple style on the same component. So in React Native you can easily do by passing an array of style to a style props. Okay, sometime you also need to change the style based on some condition, like a state or a props value. So you can easily do by combining a ternary operator or a logical expression inside a style props. You will get this point clear in further video. So yeah, these are some information about the styles. Okay, so thank you, and if you like this video, then please give this video a thumbs up. Okay, thank you.